from your perspective now, how has the festival ecosystem changed for filmmakers trying to just come from nothing and get discovered, as it were, or sort of peek through? What is that like now?
It's always been difficult. I'm not sure it's becoming easier, but it's important to have festivals that are dedicated to new films and new filmmakers, either by the whole festival or at least some section. Otherwise, it's really hard to get your name out there. If you are with maybe Neon or A24 or a studio like this, the brand of the studio will help carry your name out. But how many people can say it will happen to them? And when it can't really happen to them on the first film, maybe the second, or if they're very lucky, but usually it doesn't. So festival when BAM Cinema Fest, for example, was really important to get a group of people together. And what also makes it really interesting, it's they get to meet each other. Filmmakers meet each other in festivals. To a point where you probably, I don't know if when you're at the level of James Cameron, you go and meet other people anymore, or Steven Spielberg, maybe you get too insulated, but when you're at New Director, New Film, you're super excited to meet your counterparts that are coming from Africa, South America, Asia, Europe, because it's people who are going to deal with the same level of difficulty in making the film, fundraising for the film, and making the film. And then they realize the hardest part is actually in front of them. It's who's going to watch my film? Who's going to be able to see my film? Am I going to get an audience? But where? How do I bring this out? And we need program and festival to really support this. It's difficult. You always find money for films that seems to be a sheer success. Because people are oh, it's going to be successful, it's red carpet, I'll give you money for this. And you're can I have money for the thing that I don't know if it's going to be successful? Because maybe in 10 years it will be, and you're going to be able to say I was the first one supporting this film, and they need this. And then the filmmakers are super grateful when you're there at the beginning of their career. They remember that, and when you need a favor, 20 years later, you're you remember when I showed your first film? Can you please come and do the Q&A with the new filmmakers that don't know anyone? It's something that everybody, I think people are aware of it, except for filmmakers when they start. They don't know how hard it's going to be to get.
And I don't think the general public are aware of how just wildly important festivals are in terms of kind of taking you from, being anonymous to essentially actually having a career. I mean, it is literally can be the turning point for everything. And so it's such an important thing.